What is up? It's your boy Spready Roosevelt back again like always. In today's video, it's football season for all those who celebrate. Hurry, hurry. This is going to be Football 101 with your boy Spready. We're not going to get analytical. We're going to give you really based reality about what football is. First thing about football. You spend money, your opinion matters. Hear me out. When you go online and you complain about the coaching staff not knowing what they're doing, people with 20 years of experience not knowing what you're doing, yeah, you sit on a couch all day and you never really accomplish much in your life, but you bought a $30 chain. Now, not every team you can spend, $300 on some sheepskin and act like this little ownership gives you the right, but you're not a Packers fan, but you did buy a $30 chain, you bought a jersey. That gives you the right to go online and tell the coach he does not know what he's doing. This is capitalism. Money is king. Time is money. There's some equation in there that makes it all equal out. Don't ask me to explain it. I'm just giving you coping mechanisms to deal with your team at this time of the year. All right, next. Let's go what I call axioms or some simple things to yell at a TV like it does any good, but it makes you feel better. First off, tried and true, run the damn ball, pound the rock. Your team's doing all this cute little new age end arounds, flip arounds, throwing little screen passes, RPOs. Just pound the rock up the middle. The straightest point to a touchdown is a straight line. This is math. I am correct in this situation. It never fails. Run the ball. Make the defense crowd the line. All right, next. Simple. Dial it up. Doesn't matter if it's a blitz, a deep ball, run the ball. Just yell dial it up at the screen, because when things aren't going right, what do you need to do? You need to dial it up. You need to call somebody, and in this case, you more than likely need a house call because your team's trailing 3-14 at the half to a journeyman quarterback, and voila, dial it up, 61-yard field goal, and you get the win later, baby. Go Pack, go. But dial it up. It's as simple as that. All right, next, the reverse jinx, tried and true. You're losing the game. Things aren't going right. What do? You go on Twitter, you comment on some fat blogger that's disrespecting your team. You say, congrats, we suck. Or if your buddy is a fan of that team, just tell him congratulations. Good game in the first quarter, because without fail, your team will win most of the time. But all the time it works because you miss all the shots you don't take. And in this case, if you don't jinx, you never know. So therefore, do the reverse jinx, because you never know if it's going to work or not. Next, changing outfits. This is the same, almost in line with the reverse jinx, but this is you changing the vibe of the room. Your team's trailing at the half. You've had a few bad series. Simple. Go to your closet, change your shirt, change your whole outfit. Just don't even wear your team's gear. Put on something else for the rest of the half and you might get a win. But you need to change the aura in the room, because aura is energy. Energy transfers. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So therefore it transfers from you to the TV to the players, because all this makes sense in your head, even though to the normal person, you're just an insane person yelling at a TV at 4 in the afternoon. But it's only insane if it doesn't work, so just give it a try. Next, if your team loses, simple. It's a rough show. You got cheated. Vegas made a call. Roger Goodell doesn't like your team. He's trying to give Patrick Mahomes another Super Bowl. He only favors the Swifties. It's never your fault for losing. It's always someone else's, and it's always a rough show. It doesn't matter if your team won last week and someone else's is a rough show for you. You can just simply say it was a rough show this week because it's a week-to-week league, and see how this goes. And then Vegas made the call, and then somehow Taylor Swift's involved, so all this makes sense. Pretty much being an NFL fan and yelling at your TV is making sense out of the nonsense in your head. And lastly, when all else fails, just fire the team. Go online, fire the coach, fire everyone. I'm an owner of the Packers. I have a say in it, but you go online on Twitter, just fire everyone. It'll make you feel better. It might not happen, but if you fire the team, you start over just like the natives did. They burnt the land, they burnt the trees, because if you don't burn it down, it can't be rebuilt. And then once you burn it down, that new soil can be rebuilt, and that's called a rebuild. Now, if you're fans of certain teams, you might be in a 50-year rebuild, so it doesn't always work, but fire the team because you never know what you get out of a new rebuild. So that's been today's show. Hope I educated you on football. Thanks.